From my favorite this Hi everyone, I'm Ying Ying and this is the Noodle Kids Knitting Podcast. I don't know what my hands are doing. On this podcast, we're going to talk about a lot of finished objects, whips, yarn, and patterns that I would be wanting to knit. Maybe a bit of vlog, but I'm not sure, and probably will show you my stash. But today we're just gonna keep it short since it's the first episode, and I don't know how regular this is going to be. I'm just gonna film whenever I want to, or whenever I have something excited to share with you. Let's get into it. So, first finished objects. This is a while ago. I'm not sure, like a month or so ago. And I was really excited to knit this, but I can't wear it because it's summer. And even in Canada, summer is like 30-35 degrees. Today is a bit more chilly. It's 20 degrees, I would say, and it's an overcast day, but usually it's very hot and we constantly have our fans blasted onto us. This is the sweater number 18 from My Favorite Things Knitwear. And I just love the pattern so much. It was very fun to knit as well, and it's a bit too oversized, I would say, but I also don't think I did a very good job at gauging, so that's on me. That has nothing to do with the pattern. It's super easy to follow, really easy to knit, like I said, and it's like the pattern lists every row out for you, and it also has a chart. You can choose if you want to follow the row by row instruction or the chart. I went with the row by row because I found it very easy to follow, and I say "and" a lot. It's like every time you go through a tiny section, you take a break and then you keep going. It feels very what's the word? It feels very satisfying every time you finish a tiny section and you keep going. The yarn that I use is 2 yarn held together. So I have a mohair from Typical Bliss. It's the colorway Taro Milk Tea in her spring pre-order. Tiffany is really good at making really fun neutral colors and pastel low-key tones. She also has a advent calendar, and her spring pre-order is back on, so if you want to go check it out, it's gonna close in a few days. The main color yarn is Cascade 220 Superwash, I believe. Is 100% merino wool, and it's in the color Frosted Almond. And I think the combination together is just so pretty. You can see the mohair. You can't really see it well, but the Taro Milk Tea mohair has very subtle variation of pink, soft pink, dark pink, and a little bit of purple in the other yarn base, not the mohair, I find, but it's still very pretty and I really, really like it. I can't wait to wear it. Please, winter, at least fall. September, where are you? The most recent finished object I'm going to talk about is the Heart on Fire camisole. It's so pretty. The pattern is free and it's from Drops Design. They have so many free patterns, is insane. And the colorway is Je suis licorne from Colorista. It's a Quebec yarn dyer, I believe. I got it from a local yarn store. And it's just very pretty. It has variation of pink, yellow, a little bit of green, purple, and blue. And even though it's a merino and nylon blend, it's very airy because the camisole has holes all over it, a bunch of yarn overs, and the front lace pattern is also very airy. I didn't find it hot at all wearing it in summer. So yeah, that's the second finished object. Also, my cat is doing weird stuff. Hi. This is Dante. Oh, okay. That was my cat. He's very skittish. I have another cat who's not as skittish, but this one is exploring while I'm talking to the camera. So the next finished object is the Summer Secret top. It's by Jessie Made. It's a free pattern that you can find on Ravelry. And this yarn is so good. It's from my local yarn store. It's from Boutique Crochet & Co. And it's their new Vacationer yarn dyed by, I believe, their manager, but I'm not really sure. It's just really pretty, and it has so many colors of this variation. There's other ones that are like purple and white and speckled, green and white and speckled, blue and white and speckled. There are just so many different colors, and you have a tonal of the same color that's like the yellow, green, blue. It's very pretty, and it's so soft. Beautiful drape. I just love it. I have my other cat here. Come here, cat. This is Hades. What you doing? You can't get into the closet. He wants in the closet. I have yet another summer piece. I wanted to talk about this because this is my first camisole that I made. And it's sort of a fail, but not really. It's still very comfortable. It's my own pattern that I sort of just made up as I went. It looks like this. It's a 100% cotton yarn. I think it's the Cotton Angel from Michaels. And I originally made the straps way too long, so it was showing my boobs a lot. And I decided to tie them, and it just turned into a really cute top. It's very airy. You have a lot of space on the side, and since it's cotton, is very light. The color is super pretty too. I say pretty a lot. The color is really nice too. I like the subtle variation of green. I don't know, I just really like it. It's easy to wear. Finally, I want to talk about my whip. It doesn't look like much, but this is the back piece of a cardigan. If you remember, it looks like the sweater number 18. It's actually the same pattern. Not the same pattern, but the same like motive, and in cardigan version. So it's the jacket number 1, I believe, by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And I wanted something that's not just stockinette. I was getting a little tired of knitting stockinette. So I wanted something a little more, not difficult, but that has more variation. I was making something else with this yarn, which, look at the color variation. I tend to buy a lot of these heavily variegated yarn and I don't know what to do with them. This is the colorway The Big Bang from Fiber Art Studio in Merino Aran, I believe. It's a worsted weight yarn, and there's just so many colors, I don't even know how to describe it. I was making a stockinette sweater with it, but like I said, I got tired of stockinette, so I frogged it. I steamed the yarn a little bit, and I started making this jacket cardigan, and I'm having a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna run out of this yarn, so for the cuff and the bottom ribbing, I have one skein of the Wandering Flock birthday cake? Birthday ice cream. And just look at this combination. I think the beige pink in this complement the white in this. I think it's gonna be very pretty, and it has a lot of subtle variegation in this yarn as well. I don't know. Just trying to use up my stash because I've been buying a lot of yarn lately and I'm broke. So that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining in and maybe knitting with me. I know it's a short episode, but I hope I'm gonna get more used to filming, talking to the camera, just figuring things out, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!